You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Caitlin Clark, and tonight, of course, is her WNBA debut. This will be her first game. I believe the game's on ESPN and streaming live sports on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. I think this may be a first for Disney Plus. That just sort of goes to show you how big of a deal they think this is going to be. I don't know if this is a trial run. I can't stand Disney. But anyway, that's where you can watch the damn game. Nonetheless, this is not going to make the Minnesota Lynx coach very happy. And this is not going to make the Las Vegas Aces superstar, Ajay Wilson, that's not going to make her very happy. Either one of these topics. I did a video yesterday where we talked about the fact that the Minnesota Lynx were having to open up another portion to accommodate fans, and that they were expecting 19,000 fans for their game against Caitlin Clark. Now, keep in mind, their coach, like an idiot, and I've said I don't know what it is about this league, but this league is got an opportunity to make a lot of money, and, well, the league is ate up with a bunch of haters. I mean, literally, they want to hate on Caitlin Clark all they can. And whether it's Wilson talking about Nike signature shoe deals, or the fact that she believes Caitlin Clark's popularity is because Caitlin's white and somebody like Wilson is black. By the way, I said Nike would cave to the pressure of the wokes online and give Wilson a signature shoe deal. She would have already had one if she was truly that marketable. She wasn't. So we'll get to that in just a second, because Wilson's not going to be very happy with the WNBA General Manager survey that just came out. Oh, she's going to get her feelings big hurt there. So this is what Cheryl Reeve, she's the coach of the Minnesota Lynx, said the other day. The WNBA put this out right here. Keep up with preseason action last week about the Caitlin Clark fever game against the Dallas Wings. It was on WNBA the app, and it was televised. The Minnesota Lynx and Chicago Sky game wasn't televised, and she was hurt. She was all up in her feelings because the WNBA did not televise this game as well. Also in action tonight, the Minnesota Lynx Chicago Sky, 7 p.m. Central. Though fans won't be able to watch, Lynx fans can go to the Lynx app to follow the play-by-play, or if you're in the market, come to the game as we start the season off right. Hashtag 12 teams. Hashtag the W is more than one player. Well, I'm going to be honest here. Your ratings, your viewership, and your league in general would argue otherwise. I'm just keeping it real here. All right, when a single player comes out in the draft and the draft ratings are 2 million viewers higher than your previous all-time high, it's kind of about one player right now. Let's just be honest. Well, I did that video about the fact that there was going to be 19,000 fans show up for the Caitlin Clark Fever Lynx game, and now the president of business operations for the Minnesota Lynx is just coming out and acknowledging we're making a ton of money, and it's because of Caitlin Clark. End of story. It's because of Caitlin Clark. Ticket sales for the upcoming season are up 50% for the Minnesota Lynx this year as women's basketball reaches new heights in viewership and revenue. That's according to Carly Knox, the Lynx president of business operations. The new craze around the WNBA has been driven in part by breakout stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, who are coming into the WNBA this season off of a spectacular run in college basketball. The WNBA begins on Tuesday with several games, including the Lynx at the Storm. Tickets are selling fast for the July 14th and August 24th Lynx home games against the Indiana Fever. Quote, "This year will reach unprecedented unprecedented revenue heights, which obviously we're incredibly excited about, said Knox. And ultimately, that means more pay for the players. So we are expecting to hit our revenue goals for 2025. We've already surpassed our revenue goals for the year of 2024. Now come down here. Knox said the rise in ticket and merchandise sales is an inflection point in the movement around women's athletics. Quote, and obviously Caitlin has played a huge role in that. But a number of the young players have played a big role in that. I mean, that's got to rub Cheryl Reeve, the coach of the Lynx, all kinds of the wrong way. Number one, she talks it up about, oh, well, hey, it's more than one player. Well, that one player is going to draw nearly 20,000 to watch, for people to come in and watch her play against your team. You look like an idiot, a total idiot that doesn't know anything about actual business and marketing. The WNBA, to their credit, like the commissioner, she pretty much gets it. I mean, she's marketing Caitlin Clark like it's going out of style, and she should. And she should. Now, Aja Wilson is not going to be happy with this because she believes she's the best player in the league. Unfortunately for her, the general managers in her very own league, they do not agree. They do not agree. This is the general manager survey from the WNBA. It came out today. On the day of the WNBA debut of the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark received high praise in a general manager survey released on Tuesday. Asked to name the player they would want to sign today if they were starting a franchise. So what player do you want if you're starting a franchise today? Caitlin Clark received 50% of the votes from the league's GMs. There's 12 teams, folks. She got 6 of the 12 that said they would take her. The two-time WNBA MVP, Aja Wilson, finished a close second at 42%, followed by Clark's teammate, Aliyah Boston, with 8%. So I think how that's going to work out, Clark at 6, Wilson at 5, and Boston at 1, I guess, is what I'm thinking there anyway. But the funniest part about all of that is the fact that Wilson believes the popularity is driven by race. Well, I guess my question would be, because the WNBA has been such a woke league and such an activist league, well, that's interesting. So are your general managers in your league racist? Question mark? Or do they just understand they recognize talent mixed with the ability to make your franchise real money? Half of your league chose Caitlin Clark over you, Wilson, and you came in second to a rookie, you two-time MVP. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. That's very interesting that your very own general managers and your very own league would take Caitlin Clark over you right now. The league that hasn't had very good business since, well, forever, kind of starting to get some, it seems. They've understand they got the golden goose coming in, and they better take care of it, and they better capitalize on it. I saw something today where they're guesstimating that Caitlin Clark's addition could add as much as $40 or $50 million onto the next television deal. I mean, now you get it. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Man, Wilson and Cheryl Reeve will not like any of this news. I mean, when the Lynx are literally coming out and saying, yeah, we're selling a shit ton of tickets, we got a ton of a revenue, We've already surpassed 2024 revenue goals already, and it's because of Caitlin Clark. I mean, anybody with half a brain could tell you that if you're paying attention and you take your woke blinders off. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.